Oh hey, welcome to 3 Beer Thursday. This is our beer fridge cam. This week we'll be looking at Devilcraft, so let's get drinking, shall we? Hey, Rob here at BeerTengoku. As you can see, we've got Devilcraft today, and we've got three of their beers. We've got the Patriot Crush, we've got the Cloudy Outlook, which is kind of apt because it's rainy season, and then finally the Devil's Deathmatch, which is an IPL, an India Pale Lager. So let's get drinking, shall we? So first up, we have the Devilcraft Patriot Crush, which is a New England IPA, and it's only 5.5%, which straight away I'm kind of surprised with. I was expecting 6, a 7 maybe, but no, it's 5.5. Unfortunately, I don't know what hops went into this. There's not much information out about it really. It is one of their draft beers that they put into bottles because of the whole COVID-19 situation. But straight away, as you can see, it's quite a clear colour for what is supposed to be a hazy style of beer. But you never know. It's got a very strong grapefruit aroma to it. Straight away, grapefruit and some peaches going on. A little bit of sweetness in there from the malts, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't really say anything on there. As you can see, it's pretty devoid of information, really, but bottoms up. It's light, it's dry, a little bit stringent, a bit of grapefruit going on there. Ooh, it's kind of a slight salty, chloride edge to it. Not potent, but it picks up because this has warmed up a bit. Quite carbonated. As I drink it, it froths up in my mouth. I can imagine that being very crushable, but there is a lingering chloride to it. It just kind of sits on the taste buds, but yeah, it's got some lemony grapefruit astringency going on there. I don't think anything was added, but the carbonation almost kind of like a light saison. Definitely is a very carbonated beer, but on a summer's day, that's good. So here we have the Devilcraft Cloudy Outlook New England IPA. It's 7%. As you can see, it is a different label to Patriot Crush. They, I guess, changed labels, which is a shame because I kind of like the old style labels. These ones are a bit kind of 8-bit style. I'm almost imagining if you see this from a distance, you might notice something. But like the beer before, the Patriot Crush, there's no information, so I don't know what hops went into this. I tried looking, and there's no information. Tried looking on the homepage, no information. Tried looking on websites, no information. So as you can see, actually pours out a little bit more hazier than the Patriot Crush. It's a bit more vibrant as well in terms of colour. There's a few bits floating around. Guessing that's kind of yeast, but ooh, that's tropical. Straight away, it's far more pungent in a good way than the Patriot Crush. Pineapple, guava. Oh, there's a little bit of tea going on there. It's always an interesting one. I don't know why I smell tea sometimes in beer. Maybe someone can leave a comment below. It's a peculiar aspect, but yeah, it's like tropical. Pineapple, mango, bit of guava going on there, bit of lemon as well. That's real like fruit juice mix going on. It's a lot lighter. Even though it's bigger, 7%, it's not as full-bodied as the Patriot Crush. It's a lot drier as well. It's not as chloride-y. The fruit flavours come through a lot more without having that chloride-y kind of flavour that sticks on the palate. You can just see a few things at the bottom there, but quite dry, a little bit oaty, not a creamy oatiness, but there's definitely oaty in there. But that is, yeah, that's a well-made beer there, guys. Well done. To finish up this first part of the 3 Beer Thursday from Devilcraft, we've got the Devil's Deathmatch, which is a West Coast IPL, which is an India Pale Lager. I've never seen a West Coast India Pale Lager before, so it's kind of it's gonna be interesting for me. It's 7%, and like every beer so far in this video, there is no information about this beer. I looked online, looked on their Facebook, nothing. So, what makes an IPL? You put it on. Well, an India Pale Lager differs from an India Pale Ale because it's a different kind of yeast. You got two kinds of beers, ales and lagers. I'm not going to go too much into the differences between them, but it's essentially the yeast. Ale tends to be top fermenting, lager tends to be bottom fermenting. I probably got that wrong. Like my luck right now, I have had a couple of beers, but somebody will probably comment below. As you can see, it actually pours out much, much clearer than the previous two beers, which is not surprising. It's got a nice golden shine to it, a very plump head on it. This is an IPA glass, but that's a very big head. That could be because of the yeast they used, but don't know. But yeah, it smells like a West Coast beer. It's definitely hoppy. I have to wait for this head to go down actually. But it's a lot more maltier than the Patriot Crush and the Cloudy Outlook. Got a bit more resinous nose to it. A bit more dank, which I do love dank IPAs. I have said quite regularly on Twitter that I like my dank IPAs, and I do. It just brings something nice to it. There is a very slight citrusy edge to it, but it's more of a woody, resinous aroma to it. It's bitter, but smooth. It's lemony, a little bit astringent. It has got the crispness of a lager. It's much drier than an IPA. As you can see, the head is sticking to the side of the glass really nicely. There. For those people that maybe say Rob doesn't wash his glasses, I know who you are. But yeah, very dry, fruity, a bit sticky there, but drier. And that's, for me, 3 for 3 from Devilcraft. So this is the Roundup, and there has to be a 1, 2, 3. If you saw the video from a couple of weeks back with Zakoku, you probably remember my desperation trying to get 1, 2, 3, and it was quite clear 1, then everything else was 2 and 3. West Coast did a good job in bringing me back into my happy place. But with Devilcraft, it's interesting because the 3 beers I had, they all hit the style, and my expectations from them were met. But has to be a 1, 2, 3. Can't just leave you all hanging. And it's probably obvious what my third place is going to be. I think it was just like the chloride bit that got to me, and that's the Patriot Crush. It hit the style, but for me it was just the chloride part just was a bit too strong for me, and that's a problem I find with New England IPAs and beers that use chloride in there. I just pick it up, especially at the higher levels. Okay. Second, I'm gonna go for the Devil's Deathmatch. It was a good twist. Like I said, I've never had a West Coast IPA before. It was interesting. I don't mean that in a interesting weird way, but interesting in a good way. So that leaves the top one for me, the Cloudy Outlook, for this week. Very good beer. Hit the style perfectly. Nice tropical aroma and flavour. Thanks for watching this week's 3 Beer Thursday. If you like what we do, click on the Patreon link below and help support us. And see you next time. Keep the beers cold, keep them craft, keep them local.